Okay, in this video I'm going to teach you how to install a WordPress theme, plugins, as well as put pages on a WordPress website. Okay, so after cleaning your WordPress and installing it and buying your domain, the next stage is obviously purchasing a theme if you're going to purchase, or you can use WordPress free themes and also free plugins. Okay, so WordPress offers free themes and plugins that you can use to build a site completely without buying any premium themes. Okay, so if you are starting to watch this video, you might need to refer to the previous videos on how to clean and set up WordPress properly, and also how to install WordPress on a server and purchase a domain. I've already explained these stages in the previous videos, so you need to refer back to the previous tutorials that I created already, because this is like a continuous. Okay, so there are different ways you can build a WordPress website. You can either build it through coding your own themes, so you can code your own theme. If you can build if you know how to code or write HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript and PHP, you can basically build your own themes that you can sell and also make money out of that. Similarly, you can build your own plugins as well, because there are some companies that will say, well, we want you to build as a theme, and we also want you to build as some plugins as well. So you can do that. It's not really much complicated if you know PHP, because WordPress runs on PHP. So everything is easily PHP. So yeah, this is like high level stuff. If you really want to go on another level with WordPress, you can become a WordPress developer, whereby you build plugins and themes. Okay, so if you want to buy a theme, supposedly you are working on a project. Each and every project will come with its own specification. There are some projects whereby the theme that you used previously might not work, and there are some projects whereby you need just a different theme for that. Maybe it's an e-commerce website, right? You may have used a business theme before that is focused only on business, and when you want to do e-commerce, it may not offer you some functionalities that you want for e-commerce, right? So rather go for a theme that has been specifically built for e-commerce. Yeah, and it's easier that way. So for you to buy a theme, you can go to a website called Theme Forest. So this themeforest.net, and also you can it's almost the same with Code Canyon. So if you go to Code Canyon, yeah, I'm gonna just remove this. So here on Theme Forest or Code Canyon, you can see it's just the same website. It's just the same website. So what you can do is you can search for a theme that you want, or you can basically search for, come here where it says WordPress, right? And then you can choose that you want, is it an e-commerce, and then all the different themes for e-commerce that will appear. You can see these are different themes, and these are a lot of e-commerce themes, very nice themes that you can use to build like e-commerce websites. So, and this they cost $35. So as you quote a client, right, if you are going to use a premium theme for a WordPress website, then you need to come first on Code Canyon, and then you check the price of the theme, right? Then you can put that on your quotation to say, okay, I'm going to charge you maybe $100 for an e-commerce website. Then you know that you will spend $59 on the theme, right? Or you also maybe add an additional support. It's good sometimes if you add support, because then you have the developers of the theme. They can help you if there are some bugs on the theme, maybe the theme is breaking, then you can always contact the support team, right? And but by default it's a 6 month support by default. Mostly theme developers they offer 6 months free support.
So it's like a warranty type thing.
Yeah, if you've got any challenges and problems. So it's easy to purchase a theme on Code Canyon or on Theme Forest. Search for the theme that you want. If it's a construction type of a business, or if it's a plumbing business, then you can always search for plumbing here, plumber or plumbing, and different themes they'll appear. So you can see there are themes for plumbing, handyman, and almost there's a theme for everything. Okay, if it's a music website or streaming site, also you can search for theme. It's also the same. You can also search for plugins, Elementor plugins, and also you can search for WordPress plugins as well, and you can buy plugins. Okay, so that is how you buy a premium theme. You just come on Code Canyon or Theme Forest, then you can buy the theme and you can
Okay.
buy also the plugins. And this is good because you premium themes, they've got like these nice features and functionalities, but also free themes. There are free themes that can also do the very much same things.
Yeah.
So it's up to you, and it's also up to the client that you have. Can they afford a premium theme, and does the project really need a premium theme? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what we are going to do is, in this video we will or for this tutorial continuously, so we'll install a theme that is called Ocean WP. So Ocean WP allows us to completely build WordPress website without having to pay for quite a lot of premium stuffs, and it can be easily integrated with Elementor. Elementor is a page builder. It
Yes.
has got a free and a pro version. The free
Yeah.
version allows us to pretty much build a site up to completion, also with quite a lot of features and functionalities. It is similar with Ocean WP. It is easily customizable as well. You can customize the theme to meet the standard that you want, and it's very easy to build on this theme based on my opinion, okay, and also previous experiences. So you come here where it says themes, you click on themes, then you are going to search, or you say add new first, then here you search for Ocean WP like this, then you click on install Ocean WP, then maybe you can click on it. You can see that it's been highly rated, and it's got also just that it's not showing me here, but it's got like quite a lot of installations. So say install here. Okay, then after that we'll activate the theme. And when you install Ocean WP, it will also ask you to install Ocean Extra. So just click on install and activate. And then here you can allow or skip. Basically it's for news and all updates, features and all that. Then click on skip here, it's fine. And then you've installed Ocean WP easily. So the next step is to obviously click on your dashboard and make sure that in here you clean this, you remove what you don't want. This overview about Ocean WP, we don't want that. So if we come on appearance themes, now we can see we've got a new theme that is called Ocean WP. And if we come on our site here, we can see that the appearance of our website has changed. It was like this before, and now we see it has changed. Looks a bit better now. So we can come to the dashboard here. And the next step when you install, after installing Ocean WP, is you want to now install the plugins that you are going to work with. In this tutorial series, we are not going to import any demo content. We are going to work with the site from scratch. We'll build the site from scratch, but we'll also use like some templates from other plugins like plugins that will install Envato elements and also Elementor's default what are these default templates that they have. Okay, so next step is to come on plugins, add new. By default we removed all the plugins because we want to put the plugins by ourselves, or want to install the plugins by ourselves. So we only have Ocean Extra, which we recently installed. So click on add new. First plugin that I like to put is Classic Editor. So WordPress has got what is called the Gutenberg editor. The Gutenberg editor is basically blocks, right? That you can use. You can use different blocks, like a block for a paragraph, a block for a picture. So it's these different blocks that you can use, right? They work as components to build the sites. I mean, it's a bit confusing if you are new to WordPress, but there's a Gutenberg builder. So we don't want that because they're a little bit complicated to work with. So we use the classic editor, which is a default, which is an easier way when you want to build your pages. So it's got about 5 million plus active installations. It tells you that a lot of people they
currently using.
Yeah. Okay, so put that, and to also install Elementor. So you can just type in Elementor. You don't need to press enter because it's got this sort of nice search. So click on install Elementor. We don't activate now, we'll activate all of them at once. And okay, so after installing Elementor, you just need to install another plugin called Envato. I like this plugin because it has got different templates that we can use to build our pages. So Envato, then I like to install WP Forms. This will allow us to build forms on our side. Okay.
5GB.
Okay, sorry for the disturbance, guys. I had a power cut. Okay, so let's wait for this to finish installing. Okay, maybe while that is doing, we will also put a plugin called W3. It's called W3 Total Cache. This will allow us to clear some cache on our side as we do different refresh. So also put this plugin. And for now, these are the plugins that we are going to put. However, if we need more plugins later on, we can then just come and install them. So let's come on plugins and see the plugins that we have installed. Okay, so we've got Classic Editor, Elementor, Envato Elements, Ocean Extra, which comes by default with the theme. Then we've got W3 Total Cache, then we've got WP Forms. And because we're going to also build an e-commerce website, we need a plugin that is called WooCommerce. Okay, so WooCommerce is a plugin that allows you to build e-commerce websites. Without these plugins, basically, I don't think on WordPress you can build an e-commerce website, or you can have an e-commerce without WooCommerce. There may be other plugins, but the one that I know for sure that and I've worked with is WooCommerce to build these WordPress websites. Okay, so let's not put WooCommerce now because it needs some configurations and all that, but let's just activate these plugins, then we'll do a WooCommerce plugin on its own separately. So just click on bulk actions here, this box, then click on bulk actions, then click on activate, or click on activate, then we just click on apply. Then that's gonna just take some few minutes to load, and then just like that, you've activated all your plugins at once. You may need to do some configurations, like for an example, we need to configure W3 Total Cache. Click on settings. so that we can clear cache on our site. Here we can decline because we don't want to have the news and updates and all that. We just want simple stuff. Okay, then you scroll down and you come here where it says general settings. Then you come where it says page cache. Okay, make sure this is enabled so that you can be able to clear cache on the page. So then you can just click on save and apply, or save settings and page caches. That's fine. Then you come back on your dashboard. You will see, like I mentioned before, that each and every plugin that you install, sometimes they'll have these promotions, news and updates, and all this kind of stuff. Then you just need to click on screen options because we want to work on a cleaner dashboard. And then you just remove the overview and remove that. Then your dashboard is now clean. But if maybe you want to receive updates and news about Elementor, you can just click here, then you have that. Okay, depends on a personal preference. So but for me, I prefer to work on a very clean environment because I don't want to get confused. Okay, so after you have installed your plugins and your theme, the next step is to add a home page, because right now our website doesn't even have a page at all. Okay, so we'll just click on pages here, then we'll click on add new, then we'll have give it a name of home like this. Okay, then make sure you scroll down where it says Ocean WP settings here. Content layout, make sure that it's 100% full width so that you can have a full page. You won't have a sidebar. And come and click where it says title and make sure here it's disabled, because you don't want your site to show that it's a home page like home here, whereby you see it shows this okay, basically it would show like home here, right? And then you'd also have a sidebar here. So make sure that maybe if I just refresh this for you, you can see. So you see we've got like this is the site title, right, which says content creation or the tagline, and we've got this sidebar. So if you make your page to be full screen, then you won't have this sidebar, and also you won't have this title here. Okay, so let me make that full screen. Okay, make sure content layout is 100% full width, title is also disabled. After that, you click on publish like this. Then you can click on view site or view page. Then this is how your home page is looking like at the moment. Just looks like a blank page. It has got your default logo, like I mentioned. If you don't have a logo, then the site title will be your logo by default. Then you have this footer, bottom widget, and also you have this copyright, which everything here you can customize. Okay, so after you've added your home page, you need to come here and tell WordPress that this is our home page, because right now it doesn't know. Then you come on, should be reading. When you are on reading settings here, you need to select your home page, because right now it just shows a blog post or a static blog post as a home page. So you need to click here and say a static page, then you select a home page, the page that you created. And then if you've got a page that is going to be for your blog post, then you can select that, but we just want to select a home page. And then you click on save changes. Now if people visit your website, if they visit your website, this is how it's looking like to everyone who has got access to this domain. This is how it looks like. Okay, so again, you may need to install another additional plugin that I didn't mention. The name of the plugin is really simple SSL. It's going to be really simple SSL. This plugin allows you to force the SSL certificate. Let's say you've got an SSL certificate, right? This is like an advanced concept, and it's not basically an SSL certificate allows you to have this lock here. This means your website is secured from hackers, it's secured from maybe if it's an e-commerce, from people who steal credit cards informations and all that.
Okay,
Yeah, so make sure that your website has got this here. Some people call it the green log, yeah, because in most of the sites it's green. So make sure, maybe if we come on this site, you can see that this Code Canyon website has got this lock here. So it means their website is what is secured. It also says the connection is secured. So you can see also our site says the connection is secure. You see, so if you don't have this log here, the green log or the SSL log or the HTTPS log, then you can install this plugin and activate it. Then it will force the SSL certificate to be on your site. Basically, you then end up having this log. Okay, you just follow the steps or the prompts that they show you, then you can have the green log. So I've activated it. What it does, it says that before you migrate, please check your HTTPS, your CSS, and everything, and it says make sure that everything is going to be HTTPS, and says also here it says an SSL certificate has been detected, meaning that we do have an SSL certificate on our site, you see already. So you can go ahead and just say activate. Okay, and if it's not enabled, it will show you that warning, SSL is not enabled yet, and then it will say your site is vulnerable to attacks or blah 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 and all that. These warnings are important, you should not ignore them. Okay, so on a client's website, you want to make sure that you don't ignore these warnings, or you just go ahead and say activate. But for this tutorial, it's fine, we can just ignore that. Okay, so let's go back to our dashboard. Then we don't have any other things like notifications and all that. So basically that is how you install a plugin or plugins on your WordPress website, and also configure your home page and add pages using Ocean WP theme, but it might differ with another theme that you are using. Okay.